Hi, I'm Mike Beek with Drinking Water Specialist, where our motto is take control, manage the quality of your drinking water. Well, I'm here today to talk about Flint, Michigan. Well, actually, I'm not here to talk about Flint, Michigan. I'm here to talk about the impact Flint, Michigan's drinking water problems have had on the rest of the people in the country who live in big cities. You know, Flint, Michigan is in the news because they have a high level of lead in their drinking water. Now, I won't get into the reason that they have it. The city fathers did some bad things, and as a result, the citizens in Flint, Michigan have a high level of lead in their drinking water. But it's caused people around the country to call labs like ours and ask, what do I do? How do I know if I have lead in my drinking water? Because they're hearing that old cities like Flint, Michigan, and now other old cities around the country have pipes underground carrying the water from the water treatment company to their apartments and their houses and their condos that were made out of lead. And that lead could be leaching into the drinking water. Maybe coming out of the treatment plant just fine, but by the time it makes it to your house and your home, it could contain elements of lead. That's not good. You want it to be lead free. So if you live in one of these cities and you're concerned about whether or not you've got lead coming into your home or other contaminants coming into your home, what do you do about it? Well, the thing you should do is have your water tested. Don't just go out and buy bottled water because you think that will get rid of the problem. Remember, you have to bathe with water. You have to brush your teeth with water. It's not just the drinking water that becomes impactful on your health. You also cook with water. So you want to make sure that the water that's coming into your home is safe for you and your family, whether you use it for drinking or not. That means you want to take your water to a professional laboratory and have them test for a suite of parameters that look for contaminants and other things that could be in your water that you don't want at a high level. The way to do that is either through mail order, through some local laboratory. Now, if you want to know what elements you should be testing for, we have a list at this site that's down below. It's on our site. You can, of course, order a water test from us. We love it. But you could just take this list to any water company and say, I want to have my water tested for these list of contaminants. Now, if you say, well, that bottled water that we buy, you know, they have the picture of the pretty snow-capped mountain with the water running down. That's where we want our water to come from, crystal clear water springs. But you know what? That water is not coming from those springs for the most part. The largest water bottling companies in the world, such as PepsiCo and Coca-Cola, they get their water, guess where? From municipal water companies. What they do is they then filter that water. They'll filter out the things they know the water treatment plants are putting in the water to protect us, like chlorine to get rid of the bad bacteria, or fluoride, which gets the fluoride into our kids' mouths to help them from getting more cavities. But a lot of times, those extra chemicals, while they may be safe for us, cause our water to taste funny or smell funny. So a lot of people buy bottled water just to get around that. Well, you can treat for that very easily. I know I do in my own home. I like good coffee. I bake my own breads and my own bagels and my own pizza dough. And I want the water that I use in all of those foods to be as clean of any kind of smells or taste so that the end product comes out right. Well, when you get your water tested, you'll know if you have any contaminants that are either harmful or distasteful that you can then treat. Most of the contaminants you'll find that if they're in your water, you can treat with a simple carbon filter, which is very inexpensive. You change the filter once a year. That gets rid of most of the things you don't want in your water. Then you don't have to pay a lot of money for bottled water like we're all doing. Well, not me, because I don't do that, but a lot of people do. You also are saving the environment from the plastic that goes into your trash and then gets put in these landfills. So our recommendation is get your water tested today. Then you know what's in your water, what's not in your water. If you have a problem with your water, you can then treat it. And now you've got the best water in the world because you're managing it. Well, I hope this helps. If you have any questions, want to talk to me, please feel free to do so. You'll have our contact information on this video at the end as well. Thanks a lot.